Former UFC fighter Brian Caraway has topped the insurance fraud most wanted list after missing a pretrial conference for a 2021 case involving his ex-girlfriend Misha Tate and a stolen ATV. In December 2018, Caraway reported a 2015 Polaris RZR as stolen. He purchased an insurance policy from Geico on December 21st and filed a claim 3 days later, asserting he owned the vehicle and listing $18,500 in stolen property. He provided a title stating that Tate had gifted him the ATV in January 2018. However, during their investigation, the insurance company uncovered evidence suggesting Caraway forged the title and that the ATV was not stolen, but was actually owned by and in Tate's possession. Caraway later withdrew his claim, and Geico reported the case for criminal investigation. If convicted, he faces potential jail time and fines.
Yeah, you know, from what I heard and what I know, like, you know, he got these injuries even earlier, you know, before it went public, you know, because I hear him train, you know, already recently, and maybe he just posted this picture recently, but this the problem occurred even earlier. So I think he was able to fight on December 7th, but he wasn't just sure and just being extra careful for that.
Cara, feliz demais, uma revanche contra o Michael Chandler, um cara duríssimo, um cara que anda pra frente, uma luta que eu gosto pra dar um grande show. Nova York, card, né, de John Jones, uma lenda, então tô feliz demais, o camping perfeito, começamos a fazer praticamente agora, mas tá tudo perfeito. Tô feliz demais vindo pra cá nessa resenha, como eu falei pro Diga, pra todo mundo. Não quero mudar nada, só quero continuar nessa resenha, nessa felicidade, brincando com todo mundo, tendo feliz pra chegar lá 100% pronto. New York, let's go! Hey!
This is the strongest I've ever seen you.
Yeah?
Yeah, the strongest I've ever, and I know you since you're 13. I think this impressed the shit out of me. Nothing impresses me. You know, I'm gonna tell you the truth, I don't lie. I was worried about him traveling here, traveling there. He's not getting. I can sleep now at night. This is great.
Normally after you work out, it takes really 2 days for the body to recover. I'm the kind of guy, I'm on my recovery time. I don't know, I might do 6,000 reps on the rower, you know. It's just, it's the sickness in me.
Yeah.
It's just the sickness.
What's a typical day? Are you still waking up early in the morning like you did before?
Yeah.
You still do the road work?
I get up in the morning, I do the road work.
How many miles?
4 miles on the treadmill, 4 miles, 5. I can't do it outside, people with me. Yeah. Right, so I go on the treadmill. After that, I do the rower for like, I might do 3,000 rows, and come back later, do another 3,000. Then the next morning, do another 3,000. I got 7,000 rows within a day and a half.
I love Mike Tyson, love Jake. Jake's my boy. I hope it f***ing crushes. But for the life of me, I cannot figure out the upside to this. Let's go through the scenario here. If you're Jake, so you knock him out, horrible, dude. What the f***? You just beat up an old man. You get knocked out, they told you this guy's a joke. You get beat up by a 58-year-old. The third scenario here is it goes to decision. That's a disaster and nobody's coming back. That's a disaster business-wise for Netflix. It's a disaster for Jake Paul. What? They went to decision with 58-year-old Mike Tyson. The only person who wins is not Netflix, not Jake Paul. Mike Tyson wins. He can do no wrong. He gets knocked out. He's 58. He's still getting paid. He beats Jake Paul. fuck yeah. All the old guys are like, yeah, daddy. Goes to decision, Mike Tyson wins. For Netflix, dude, I don't know. Let's say Mike Tyson wins. What are you going to do? What's next? Mike Tyson and then Logan Paul to revenge his brother? And then Mike Tyson KSI? That's the business model? Okay.
So you said that Islam is pound for pound number one, and Dana White does not agree with this opinion. He says that John Jones is.
My thing is, if John Jones was active, then maybe I would have a different opinion. But when's the last time John Jones fought? When's the last time he fought? I mean, he fought, 2021? How can you be pound for pound if you haven't fought? You have to fight. You have to be active. You can't continue to say you're pound for pound. Can you say he's one of the greatest fighters? Absolutely. But pound for pound, come on, you got to be active. He's not active. That to me is the only reason why I don't put John Jones in the pound for pound range, because he's not active.
Faz uma geral dele. E aí a gente... Tá bom, vambora. Ah, filha da... Os caras são muito filha da puta. Olha aqui. Ai, tá aí.
Tá bom, fechar com 50 mesmo. Bora?
Nobody deserves this more than him, and nobody deserves this more than his family does. This is what happens when the machine comes after you. What you've seen over the last several years, this is what it looks like. Couldn't stop him. He keeps going forward. He doesn't quit. He's the most resilient, hard-working man I've ever met in my life. His family are incredible people. This is karma, ladies and gentlemen. He deserves this. They deserve it as a family. I want to thank some people real quick. I want to thank the Nelt Boys, Aiden Ross, Theo Vaughn, Bustin' with the Boys, and last but not least, the mighty and powerful Joe Rogan. And thank you, America. Thank you. Have a good night.
Надеюсь, дадут, пока Дональд Трамп не вернулся, в Америке тоже не вернулись, наверное, из-за этого. Не будем прятать это все. Но я не расстраиваюсь, где дадут, там поберусь. Пояс, когда будет, тогда и будет. Если не будет, без пояса чемпион.
А можешь сказать, что вот если Трамп появится, и ты в Америке как-то можешь появиться?
Конечно. На связи.
Но публикается, как и Дана.
Я думаю, с Россией подружит. Надеюсь на это.
State guys. I wanted them to wrestle the migrants. You know, the UFC, Dana White. I told Dana, you know, to set up your League of Champions, unbelievable, best fighters in the world, and a migrant league. At the end, I want the migrant to go against the champion, and I think the migrant might actually win. That's how nasty some of these guys are. But I don't know. I doubt that. I'll tell you.
Give us your thoughts right now.
I don't know, man. I thought the fight was going well. I don't even know what happened. Oh, man, so disappointed.